Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my 53rd world record. You guys know me, I like to break and set records. It's going to be an unprecedented event in the online gaming community. A whopping 9-for-1 video extravaganza. I just woke up one night and I decided to talk and I did not stop for an hour or so. So it's going to be the longest commentary so far on YouTube. And I understand that it's going to be really difficult for you guys to watch it in one setting, so what I would recommend you guys doing is save this video to your favorites down below, watch 2 gameplays at a time, and then, go on to whatever you're doing, and maybe a few hours later, the next day, whenever you got some free time, check your favorites on YouTube, that's what it's for, and click this video, and then resume wherever you left off. I make some really excellent points in this video, and I felt this is one of my proudest commentaries. So it's pretty deep. I just woke up from after reading a book. I don't know. I just had this knowledge that I had to get out of my brain. So I hope you guys enjoy it and have a good day. Bye. It's a cool shirt. Really cool.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is White Boy 7th Street here bringing you a Call of Duty Black Ops Domination Ground War. It's not Ground War. Every other time it's Ground War, but we're going to be playing some 6v6 Nuketown, and this was during the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, which I absolutely loved, and I hope they bring it back in the near future. But yes, I'm using the 74U because I had a contract that I was neglecting, kind of like I neglect my cat, and if you guys watch my second channel, you know what I'm talking about. Shameless plug, White Boy 7th Street 2. Links in the description. But I had a contract and it said that I had to win a domination game in the next 7 minutes and 45 seconds. And usually domination games are 9 to 10 minutes. So I had to put on my tryhard pants, actually sweatpants. I got some nice gray sweatpants on right now. They're pretty comfortable. And you can just picture that at home. I'm sitting down commentating in gray sweatpants. It's pretty sexy. And anyways, I was picturing myself sitting down. It was like I had a outer body experience. So we had this contract, and I'm not gonna spoil it because the video is 8 minutes long. Do I make it? I don't know. We have to see. So I'm just playing the objective like a madman. I don't give a fuck about anything else but getting this contract done. So I was thinking of something funny to say about. I apologize. I was thinking about a prostitute contract, like a wholesale prostitute. Like you have to get a deal like 10,000 dicks, and then you like fulfill this contract. But I couldn't think of it correctly because I just woke up. It is 3 a.m. in the morning. Just put my key in it. I don't know how many times I quoted Eminem during these commentaries, but I gotta stop. But I didn't agree to wake up this early, and it's like always a one-sided fight. You never agree to wake up. Like you can't. I can't even say the right words. I should have waited a little bit and maybe drink some orange juice and some breakfast. Maybe you can't really drink breakfast, but you can just see my mind's not processing at full power right now. But you can't argue. No, you can argue. Well, you can put a fight, but you can't really haggle. It's still not the right word, but we're gonna go with haggle. You can't haggle with your sleep schedule. Cat, I swear to God, if you keep on scratching that chair in my kitchen, I will beat the shit out you. I'm trying to commentate and fucking annoy you. Okay, thank you. Fucking cat, man. Always wants to scratch my fucking chair. And the audacity. Okay, fuck a chair. Fuck chairs. I don't give a fuck about this wooden chair. I probably never use it. I got a kitchen table that I never use. I never eat at my kitchen table. But she has the audacity to scratch on my couch. And she just claws and claws. I haven't clawed her in like eight years, man. She got some. I shouldn't talk shit to my cat anymore. She got some beastie ass claws. She fucking just fucking take a chunk out of my skin. Anyways, so 3. Oh, what are you doing, stupid? Yeah, I should just get some puppies. What if I got like some fucking attack dogs on your bitch ass? Yeah, you won't be fucking scratching now. Anyway, why did this commentary become harass? harassful. I don't even know if that's a word. So I just woke up and I was actually I started to read a book. Like, no way, white boy reads books. And I haven't really read a book since high school, and I wanted to get my read on. And I purchased a few from Amazon.com, and one of them that I read was War and Peace by... No, not War and Peace. That's a long ass book. That's the one I just got into. Man, I wish there was like a boot, like a something for your brain when you just wake up, because and maybe that's a good sign. Maybe, me not having 100% brain functionality means that I can go back to sleep after this commentary. Actually, that sounds pretty good right about now. So anyway, when you wake up, you can go back to sleep if you really try hard, if you put your try hard pants on and try to sleep. But as soon as you open your eyes, it's bad business. It's really, really bad. I always try to go back to sleep because I got nothing to wake up. I love sleeping. I love getting my beauty sleep, and I'll sleep for 10 hours a day if I could, because it makes me feel refreshed. I like to dream and all that good stuff. But once you open your eyes, it's bad business. So I just stay there. That sounds so I got nothing to get up for. And I say that a lot, but I don't got a job. I don't got too many social events to go to. Maybe a few days here and there, but for the most part, I just do my own thing. I'm living. I'm my own boss, I guess. So, and that's all thanks to you guys. So, anyways, getting back to the books, I read. Maybe we should just talk about sleep, because I only got 2 minutes left in this commentary. I gotta make a decision. I gotta make a crucial decision right now. I gotta make a life-altering decision. Should I talk about books? Oh, no, we're gonna save the book commentary for a later date. So stay tuned for White Boy's Book Club commentary. So, anyways, sleep. I love to sleep. I would starve myself of sleep in high school. I would have the hardcore gaming schedule, but then again, I would have to wake up at 6 in the morning for school, and it was kind of bad in school because I would always sleep. Like I remember I failed algebra like 4 times because one, I didn't give a fuck about algebra. I don't think I'm gonna use algebra. No, don't get me wrong. I failed I passed the first 2 algebras, and it was like algebra 3, which I really didn't need, but I kept on taking it for some reason because it would always be in the morning, and I didn't really give a fuck, and it was so fucking boring, so I could go to sleep early. And don't take this, don't take my experience for your own. Stay in school, be cool, and all that good stuff. Pass all your classes, but to me, personally, I kind of valued video games over Algebra 3, and I would always go to sleep every single time I go to sleep in class. And I haven't put my head on my desk. I'm going to do it right now. It's probably not the best audio quality right now, but you put your head down, you put your forearm. Oh, did we win? We got the contract! Oh yeah, we got the contract then. But we still got a few. Okay, I hope you guys listen and don't care about the gameplay too much. So I would put my head down on my desk and I would sleep every day, and it was so refreshing. I got my 2 hours of sleep because we had block scheduling, which would be about an hour and 30 minutes per class, and then you got lunch, and then you got 10 minutes in between classes. I know a lot of schools have a system where you have like 45 minutes per class. No, it's slowly fading to black. I'm going to sleep. Okay, I really have nothing to say. I should finish my statement. Okay, I'm gonna finish my statement. So, I would get another hour of sleep during school time, but still, that would only equate to a total of. Now I'm saying big words. Now I'm not going back to sleep. It would only equate to a total of. That means my brain is functioning at 85%. So, anyways, I wouldn't get too much sleep back in high school, so now I kind of spoil myself and sleep as much as I can, and I love it. I feel refreshed. But when you don't get that enough sleep, man, you just feel like shit, and I feel like shit right now. I want to go back to sleep, but I don't know how to force myself back to sleep. I mean, I can lay down and, maybe meditate. Maybe I'll do, that sounds good. I'll do a little meditating session. I haven't meditated in quite some time. I actually had a dream about metadata, which is a sheet that we got to send to Machinima every time we send in a respawn video. A metadata is the video, like the description of the video and the tags and all that good stuff. If you click there's like I don't even know what you got to click. I can look it up for you guys because I know you guys are interested. Oh, my computer's not working. So, okay, I apologize for falsifying my promises right there. But it's when you click the description, links in the pants, you check out the description for, if you look in my description, you can find my Twitter link, you can find my Facebook fan page, you can find my second daily vlogging channel, you can find my t-shirt store, which is doing phenomenal. I got contacted by the folks at Spreadshirt.com, want to work with me and improve my stores, and I appreciate you guys. We're going to do a 2-for-1 video extravaganza by this point. You probably knew by this point, but I haven't known. But since I'm rambling on, we're going to do a 2-for-1 video extravaganza. I hope you enjoy it. So, during this time that I'm announcing a 2-for-1 video extravaganza, I would appreciate it if you could take 2 seconds out today to click that like button. It really does help me out a lot. And you know why. Love it when you like it. Did you guys know The Rock is coming back to Monday Night Raw? I seen a copyrighted video on YouTube, and it was on the front page, and it said, The Rock returns. I was like, no fucking way. Can you smell la 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 what The Rock is cooking? And the 10-year-old white boy was so excited. I might watch a little bit. I might even order WrestleMania. I might do it because The Rock was my shit. I had my own people's elbow, and I had a Rock jersey. It said 1 on the back, and it said electrifying for the name. So like the electrifying one for the millions and millions. Jabroni, that's where I got, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. So The Rock has a lot of good sayings that I might take from him during my high roller wager matches. So anyways, getting back to my point that I totally forgot about. I went off on a 2-for-1 video extravaganza, and then Rock returning. Now I have no idea what I was talking about previously in this commentary. I was talking about something about sleeping. So I love to sleep, and I just bought. Oh, the t-shirts we're doing. Oh yeah, the t-shirts we're doing. Well, we're gonna add some t-shirts. If you know how to graphic design like fantastically, let me know in a YouTube message, or I'm gonna be making a vlog on the second channel explaining that in greater detail. But that's not the point I want to make about this commentary. I want to make a point about sleeping. So I just bought myself some 500 thread count pillowcases, and I was at Target. I was looking for pillowcases because I don't have pillowcases. I want pillowcases for quite some time, so I'm feeling them. I'm feeling the various. Target gets a wide variety. It's a fantastic store. I highly recommend Target. If Target wants to sponsor me, let me know in the comment below. Target, we can hook up. By the way, Target, fuck you, because you said your PS3s were $40 and you got my fucking emotions running high. You said $40 for a fucking PS3. I bought 15 of the bitches. Then you can say, oh, it was a typo. You don't even give me any kind of compensation, man. I had my hopes held up tight. But anyways, so I'm feeling the various wide variety of pillowcases, and then I find one that I absolutely love. I mean, I had an orgasm as soon as I touched it. I think my pants got spoiled, and I had to go to the underwear section to get some new underwears. So I felt this one, and I fell in love with it as soon as I felt it. And then I looked at the price. They wanted $35 for 2 pillowcases. 35 fucking bucks for 2 pillowcases, but keep in mind 500 thread count, so it's like a cloud. It's not even there. It's like anti-gravity. That's how good it is. So I'm like, man, I double take it too. I was like, $35? Are you fucking crazy? Is this little dog? Why the fuck do you have a fucking target around your eye? Are you fucking on crack? Are you one of these stupid ass rappers that do some fucking stupid ass face tattoo? You must be on crack. if you're gonna say $35 for fucking 2 pillowcases, but then I say to myself, white boy, you're white boy 7th Street, and I address myself by white boy 7th Street now. It's not Alex anymore. It's white boy 7th Street. I can't. I think I, you know, I don't act differently like I do. Man, this is gonna be a 3-for-1. This is gonna be some. I don't know even. We're gonna do like a 3-part series or something on this commentary because I got a lot of things to say. So okay, let me write this down so I don't forget. What was I gonna write down? I already forgot it. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh, pillow seat. Okay, pillow. Because I'm gonna go on some other shit. I'm gonna go on another rant. So what you see is what you get. This is how I am in real life. Like, I don't put on a show for you guys. Like, maybe I'm a little shy around people that I don't know in real life, but this is how I really am. This is how I act. I'm a goofy kid. I'm a young adult, I guess you can say now, but I act really goofy. I say random things. I fucking love to talk shit on Xbox. I mean, fuck Xbox Live. Cause no, don't fuck. I'm not saying it's a bad system. I love the Xbox and all that good stuff. But for some fucking reason, this fucking stupid ass Xbox always breaks my disc. Like, cause I don't respect the Xbox as much as I do the PS3. And don't get me wrong, people who play the Xbox, I love Geometry Wars, I love Pac-Man, I love all the arcade games, I love everything about the Xbox, but I'm so comfortable with the PS3 controller that I can't play. So I have my PS3 on my desk and my Xbox under my desk, right? And it's a fucking war zone down there. I got the HTTP VR, I got my cable box, I got subwoofers, I got all my cords and whatnot. It's fucking so tangled down there. But on the desk, it's pretty organized. But down there, it's a war zone. So, for some reason, like, I don't know, maybe I took too much NyQuil or something. Maybe it was during that non-intoxicated live stream slash high roller video commentary that will be coming soon. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'm a little skeptical because usually I don't drink. But this day I wanted to celebrate my success on YouTube and the launch since Black Ops, because it's no surprise. I've been doing pretty well in YouTube from the release of Black Ops, and it's all because of your support. You know, clicking the like button, it really does help me out tremendously. So maybe things got a little sloppy, and I kicked over my Xbox because it's right by my feet, and it's on its side, and I guess you can't play the Xbox when it's on its side, or it's upside down. I don't know. It wasn't in this proper playing stance. So it did this again. It scraped the disc, and there's like a perfect circle around the outer edge and about 35% into the disc. So it's unplayable. So I fucked up my second Black Ops disc on the Xbox, which sucks. But thankfully, the maps are coming soon to the PlayStation Network. So anyways, getting back. What did I say? Okay, I wrote it down. That's good. It's a good thing. Write stuff down. I got several notebooks throughout the house. I got about, I would say, 10 of them. And I just write down ideas. I just wrote a rap for my cat dissing Shaquille O'Neal. So subscribe to my cat's channel, Cat70HST. If you haven't already, that will be dropping soon. And actually applied for the partnership. They YouTube said, hey, apply for a partnership. Your first video did fantastic. We want you in a partnership program, so that's pretty cool. I can't wait for that opportunity. But getting back to my pillow. So I'm there at Target, right? Butt ass naked. And I'm saying, man, $35 for 2 pillowcases. And 3 years ago, I was pillowcaseless. And I would never have thought about in $17 pillowcases. But I was like, man, I sleep for a good 9 to 10 hours a day. I love to sleep. And I live the life of finer things and luxury. So why not? You know, it feels good to do what you love for a living and actually get paid pretty well and I can't thank you guys enough. I was like, man, I can afford this. I can afford fucking $17 pillowcases. And 3 years ago, I wouldn't even thought of it. I would have bought some Rugrats. I would have fucking makeshift a fucking towel, a used towel, into a pillowcase. I bought $17 pillowcases, and it was kind of one of those moments like, man, I came a long way, and it feels good, and getting back to this is me the whole time. What you see is what you get. I know other commentators put on a show, but this is the true me, and it feels good to act myself, because in high school I would act like this all the time with my friends at a lunch table. I would just say the most random things and just act goofy, and then I can't wait for summer, because I'm gonna be doing some pranks, and I think the inner me's got to come out even more. But yeah, so, sometimes you gotta put on a little acting face, and let me know in the comment below if you like this. But sometimes you can't act yourself all the time, but it feels good right now that I can stay true to me, and maybe not everybody can relate with me, but it feels good to be myself, and I think it comes out good in the commentaries. You guys respect it, and you guys love me as a person, and you love my silly shenanigans that I display online, and when I'm doing the wager matches, and just during the commentary. So I think that's it. I've been talking for 20 minutes, and I think I woke myself up. It's so horrible. I see some commentators and they yawn during their commentaries. Like, man, I want to go to sleep. Some commentators, to be honest, I watch like right before I go to sleep, so I can take a nap, because it just puts me in a mood. They're like, come on, put some energy. Well, I don't care what other commentators do. Just do yourself, and that's my motive. That's my motto. I just do myself, and you can't really worry about what other people do or what other people think of you, because in the long run, whatever you think is right, and just do you. I mean, that's not necessarily the truth for argument sakes, and for your stance on foreign policy and politics and arguments and all that good stuff. But whatever you think is right, do you, and be happy with yourself. And this got really emotional really quick, and so I'm just happy to be myself online, and show you guys the real me, and just have a fun time doing it, and support myself by doing what I love. And I really can't thank you guys enough for the opportunity that you guys put me in. Not many individuals get to say that they do what they love, and I hope this lasts forever, because I don't want to get a job at like GameStop or some shit. Then I'll probably go the smart road and go back to, or not go back to, but I guess I go back to school, but I would go to college if this YouTube thing ever ends. But knock on wood, I hope it doesn't, because it's the funnest thing that I ever did in my life, and I'm loving every second of it. You guys gave me so much opportunities, and I hope this lasts forever, because it's a blast. And if it happens to sink in, let's say 20 years, maybe I'll give it just a good 20 years, then I'll hopefully I'm in some kind of other opportunity, that I'm in gaming media or something along those lines, where I use my YouTube presence and my YouTube, I guess you can call it a career, as like something you can put on a resume, and someone contacts me for a TV show or an internet series or something along those lines. But I'm looking into the future. I take it one day at a time, and I'm loving my day-to-day life. It's a lot of fun doing this, and yeah, just thank you guys for everything. Thumbing up the video, taking 2 seconds out your day. It's amazing how much it can help, and I appreciate that 10,000 of you guys do it consistently, and there's 50,000 people watching my videos. Just the numbers are fucking nuts. So I don't know where I went in this commentary. I went all over the place. It's 24 minutes and counting. So, getting back to sleep. I still want to talk about sleep because it fascinates me. If I go back to school, I should study sleep and its effects. Because, I mean, I just love sleep so much. I can control my dreams a little bit. But can you guys control you? Like, I used to. I would watch this show called Alex Mack. And it was this chick that she could form into, like, silly putty. No, not like a liquid goo. And she could, like, go under doors and shit. She could stop. I think she could stop time. She could move objects with her mind. And I would always have dreams of me being that, and I would have the same dream several times, and I could kind of control it, and I could control my own destiny. So I love controlling dreams. It's better than a video game, and I think there was a study that video gamers could control their dreams more, and they could do whatever they want. And it's, to be honest, I would rather go to sleep and do some fucking crazy shit in my dream than play a video game. I mean, I love video games, don't get me wrong, but when you put it in like that, like when you're dreaming your own like movie or your own video game, it's so fucking realistic. It's like you're in the game, and it's fucking nuts. Like when you wake up, you think, holy shit, I thought that shit was real. I thought I really got chased by 10,000 zombies, that I had a fucking minigun and I was just raping fucking face, and I was jumping off of buildings and shit. Like, you do some crazy shit, and in retrospect, you're like, how the fuck did I think that is real? Like, to be honest, when you wake up is the point where you know it's not real anymore. But when you recall your dreams, like, when you see something so out of the ordinary in your dreams, it's like you see a fucking pink llama, and you're like, oh shit, I'm dreaming. And then you wake up if you watch Inception, you know this. And I think Inception did not a great job. I mean, it was a fucking fantastic movie. And when it ended, I believe it ended on, this ain't spoiling anything. So, oh no, don't click out the video. But it ended with that little top turning, and it was like wobbling, but it was still strong. Like, the top was turning on the table. And when it ended, it was like silent. And I rubbed my beard. I was like, interesting. I said it pretty loud, and like the whole theater was laughing. But when you realize that something is strange in your dream, and when something it's not real, you wake up, and I'm afraid that that's gonna happen in my real life, because this is a fucking dream doing what I'm doing. And like, it happened once. Like, I was holy shit. I looked at my YouTube, my numbers and shit, because it's not about the numbers. I don't care about the numbers anymore. Back in Modern Warfare 2, I kind of cared about the numbers, but I'm just doing my own thing, and the numbers come. But I looked at my YouTube stats, and I just seen like 10,000 thumbs up on a video, and then I seen my videos on the home page, and like one day it was just so great, and I was like, no way, this ain't true. And then I did, like, I moved a muscle in my brain, and like I know you really can't do that, but when you wake up, it's like, that wasn't a good explanation of it, but when you try to wake up, it's like the same thing. Like, I can't explain it too well, but when you wake up, there's a reflex in your brain or something. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not a brainatologist, but when you try to wake up, you generally do one thing, and you clench your brain. I don't know how to explain it greatly, but there's something you do with your brain that makes you wake up, and I did it. I was like, oh, I tried to wake up from this dream that I'm living right now, and my fucking head hurt so fucking much. That was not a good decision. I don't recommend doing it, but I tried to do it, and it was painful. So I guess I'm living a dream right now. And one other thing, I think I might be in a coma right now. I mean, funny, it sounds stupid, but I crashed my head into a fence when I was like 10 years old, and I was bleeding like a motherfucker. Like, it was a steep ass hill, and I had my new bike, and I thought I could do it, and I guess I took the wrong line of sight or something. I took the wrong path. Like if I went on the inside of this hill, I could have probably made it, but I went on the outside and my brakes weren't functioning correct. And maybe I was a stupid 10-year-old kid, so that was a stupid decision. But I was going down a steep ass hill and I ran straight into a fence and I got stitches on my right side of my head. Every time I get like a short haircut, you can see like a little Harry Potter scar like right on my hairline. And so thank God that I missed those turnstiles. It's kind of like a, what's those big rotate, I can't think of the proper word right now, but those big rotating doors that people are afraid to get stuck in, but they're like the metal version of them in pools, and they're like thick metal bars. They're like 2 inches of pure solid titanium steel. And thankfully I ran into the fence, and the big ass steel poles were like 2 feet away from me. But I don't know if you guys think this, but I have this crazy thought in the back of my head that I might be in a coma from then, and I'm just waiting to wake up. That would be crazy. Wouldn't that be fucking crazy as fuck? Like if I was in a coma right now and, oh shit, I realized I'm in a coma, and then I wake up. Oh shit, where am I? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why I got that thought in the back of my head, but for some reason I think that I'm in some kind of coma or something, and maybe that'd be cool. I mean, it wouldn't be great because I got a fantastic life right now, but if everything came true, and it's basically like I came back from the future because I learned everything from I think 2000. I was born in 1990. 2000, and I crashed when I was 10. So if I learned everything from 2000 to 2011, and then I could go back to the year 2000 as a 10-year-old white boy, I would have so much knowledge of the world, and I would have just a wide reach on things, and I could change the world. There would be a lot I could change, in just the knowledge of, seeing the future. And if everything came true, and then I could go back, I could change. I mean, I have really no regrets. Maybe I would like to play sports a little bit earlier. I started playing sports, and I played sports throughout my childhood, but I didn't play football until I was a junior in high school. And maybe I would play. I would play freshman high school football. There was this one chick that I kind of fucked up. Maybe 2 chicks, maybe 3 chicks I kind of fucked it up with. But that doesn't really come back to my mind too much. Oh, this one bitch. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up so much. I did not recognize signs back there. Like, I kind of recognized it, but I don't even want to tell that story. I don't want to tell that. Well, I could tell that story. So, I'm a 15-year-old white boy, right? And I take the bus home from school, the city bus. Wow, this is like a podcast. I've been doing this for 30 minutes straight. That's what she said. So, it's not even too good of a story. I mean, I guess it's... I'm reconsidering. Like, I just start over the story, and it's borderline telling worth. So, in high school, right? And then 15 years, freshman year, taking home the bus from school. And I would just tease this one chick. She was a cute chick. She looked like Finding Nemo, that bluefish. I would always make fun of her because it looked like the blue. She don't get me wrong, she looked cute, but she had characteristics. Maybe the way she talks, she kind of looked like that, or she resembled that bluefish. So I would make fun of her shoes. I don't know why, but I would always make fun of her shoes. Just a little flirting back and forth, and then one day she didn't have to go home, so she wanted to follow me home, right? I guess so. She wanted to fuck, basically. So she wanted to come to my house, and I was like, okay, we can do that. But now in retrospect, and in hindsight, I knew she wanted to fuck, but back then, I don't know what she wanted to do. Like, I was new to this the whole high school girl thing, and I was a virgin at the point. So we're walking home, and the city bus comes, and to be honest, if I was back then, I would have walked, because it was a long walk. It was like a 2-mile walk, but I would have walked all the way home with her, and like she she wanted to fuck, because she was like wrestling, like we were like wrestling with each other, and we were like, I don't know, it was getting physical back then. So I seen the bus. I was like, fuck that. I don't want to walk, man. I had some Chucks on, too. I had some Chucks. They weren't they were new Chucks, so you got to break them in first. And I didn't want to break them in because it hurts the shit out your feet. So she was like, you taking the bus? Well, yeah, what the fuck do you mean I'm taking the bus? And then, I guess, why wouldn't I take the bus? I mean, I know why I would have taken the bus, but I didn't know back then. And then I guess she got angry at that decision of me taking the bus, and that was the end of that, pretty much. So okay, you can take this advice from me. If you are with a girl and she's wrestling with you, and she's getting physical with you, and she wants to walk home with you, maybe don't take the bus. Maybe just go out your way. Maybe get your feet hurt for your penis wet. Maybe that's a good trade-off. Get your feet hurt for your penis wet. I should make a T-shirt of that. I'm gonna write that down. No, I can't write that down because I got a permanent marker and it's fucking. I can smell the permanent marker fumes. Anyways, getting back to sleep and the comas and all. Man, 30-minute commentary. How can I do this? Who's the commentator that could just wake up and spit 30 minutes of life lessons at you guys? Not too many. So, anyways, getting back to sleep, man. I love to sleep. I love to dream of things, and I love to recuperate my thoughts. And meditating I love it. You know, it's difficult to take 30 minutes out your day. And maybe this is going to lead into the book talk. So I guess I'll bring back the book talk from earlier. I teased you guys, but I'm still going to talk about it. And this will probably be like a 10-part series or something. Because I'm just commentating. I got a lot to say. And I'm going to say it. Unless JD 2020 corrupts my audio file or something. So, anyways. Taking 30 minutes out your day is difficult. I know they say it on Bowflex commercials and stuff. Take 30 minutes out your day, 5 days a week, and you can get a ripped fucking 6-pack. Explosion! I think they would sell a lot more. What are they called? I just forgot about it. Oh, I want to go back to sleep now. Bowflexes. They could sell a lot more Bowflexes if they added a little bit more explosions in the commercials. But anyways, so you got to work out, I think it's 30 minutes 3 times a week, which doesn't sound bad at all. I mean, 30 minutes 3 days a week, you can get a ripped 6-pack. But maybe not to the older generation, but our generation, and I say our generation, like anyone 20, I would say 24 and under. We have short attention spans, and we need to be constantly stimulated. That's simulated. Well, simulated stimulation is like, that's a whole nother topic. That's fucking the Matrix right now. I don't want to get into the Matrix. We can talk about the Matrix, but I really don't want to do it. Maybe I can't even talk about the Matrix. I'll probably get assassinated. Anyways, so we have to get stimulated, and for the most part, let's get back to the Bowflex conversation really fast. So 30 minutes a day, it doesn't sound too bad. But it gets boring really quick for me. I guess I didn't really go anywhere. I just wasted 15 seconds. But it doesn't... What was it? Man, my brain's fucking up. No. Oh, no. Wake up. Wake up. No, I'm waking. Oh, no. I'm coming out my coma. No, I gotta finish this commentary. Wait. So, anyways, you have to get stimulated somehow. And 30 minutes is a long time to ask for us... our generation, because we gotta get oh shit, what am I doing? I need to grab a book for some reason. Okay, I got a book in my hand now. For some reason, I really needed to grab a book to finish this this commentary. So, getting back on track. 30 minutes a day doesn't sound too big of a deal. And for meditating, man, I like to meditate. Don't get me wrong, because when you're meditating, you don't need stimulation. You're just trying to think about nothing, and it's good to clear your mind, and it feels good on your body. I don't know. I don't want to explain you got to do it for yourself, and it's fantastic. Just sit down. Don't hear anything. Have in a noise solid room where you can't hear anything from the outside, or have some noise canceling headphones on, and just sit there. And it's just fantastic. It's just you and your thoughts, but you can't think about anything. But just sit and don't think about anything. And it's fantastic. It sounds good. I'm gonna do it after this commentary is done. So, anyways, we have to get stimulated our brains for the most part. I know that from personal experience, I have to. Like, I gotta watch TV, I'm gotta be listening to music, I've gotta be playing a video game, I have to be doing something where I'm getting information inputted to my brain, or I'm entertained at the slightest. That's why cleaning is so difficult for me, because it's fucking boring as fuck, and I can't stand doing it for more than 5 minutes at a time. So, and don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. It's great to be on YouTube for 2 hours a day, watch your 20 minutes of white boy videos, and then watch some other YouTube videos, or watch TV or something. We all got those points where we're just plain bored, and I guess this is my creative outlook to people, these YouTube videos, and I can express my thoughts and feelings on the world, and just be creative and have fun, and create my own media and my own entertainment to stimulate people out there. But too much of it is a bad thing, I believe. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're all bored for a few hours a day, and we like to blow off steam on, the computer or on our television screens. We watch it to get entertained. But it came to a point with me where this wasn't enough. Just doing YouTube videos wasn't enough for me. And I started branching out into vlogs. I started doing my cat videos. I started, doing other channels with other personalities, but I still wanted more. So I went to Amazon.com and purchased a few books, because I knew when I read books in high school that I would imagine what's going on, because they don't give you the whole picture. They give you, and when I say they, I'm talking about books. You can't see everything, but I like to think. I don't want to read. I can't read out of this book. It might be copyrighted, so I really don't want to do it. But when you're reading a book, you have to imagine, like, little details that they don't give you, and you just got to imagine the scene. Like, it could be several different scenes. Like, they don't give you an exact, a replica of the room that they're in, the setting, and you got to, think a lot for yourself. So it helps my imagination, it helps my brain to work, and that's why I really like reading these books. So the first book I read was The Art of War, and really that was a instructional guide for war. It started off really good, and I felt that he wasn't really talking about war, the author was, and I forgot his name. It was like Sun Lu or something. It was an ancient Chinese philosopher or something along those lines. He wasn't really talking about war. He was just talking about mind fucking the shit out of people for like the first 8 chapters. And I really enjoyed those first 8 or so. And it's a pretty small book. It wasn't too big, and I highly recommend reading it. I mean, it was really good. But then they started talking about like the terrain and training and like things that it was actually about war, and I'm never gonna go to war, so I kind of gave up on it. Like, but the first 8 chapters were really, really good. But then they started going off like, and like he wasn't talking about war. I mean, he was talking about war, but you can tell it could relate to other things in life. So yeah, The Art of War. So I think that gave me a boost, and that helped start me off because it was an easy read. It wasn't super duper long, and it led me into reading War and Peace, which is a novel which is big as fuck. It's like 1,400 pages, and there's a lot of words on every page. And I just jumped into it yesterday. I'm about 10 pages in. I'm going to take it little by little. I think I'm going to go 10 pages, then 15 pages, 20 pages, and then go on and on and on. And I like it. I like thinking for myself, and I like imagining things. I like to imaginate things, and it feels good to get your brain working and moving and just have your brain work for you and not just get all this inputted ideas into your head and just think for yourself. So yeah, reading for the win. I'm going to start reading a lot more. I got some Charles Dickens books. I got Oliver Twist in my hand, which I believe that I read in high school, but I liked Oliver Twist. I mean, I like Charles Dickens as an author, and I read a few of his books, and yeah, there's a good story to him. And War and Peace, man, I guess it's one of the best novels out there, and I hope it is. I hope it lives up to its expectations, and I don't lose my attention span a few chapters in, and I stick through it, and go through the long run, and do it, and just finish it. So I believe that's all I gotta say. We're 45 minutes into this commentary, and it's been like a mini podcast. I'll probably put like 18 parts into it, and it'll be on VHS or DVD soon. So that was a little deep talk with me, and thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if you stuck through all the parts, let me know what's your favorite part, and let me know if you liked it, and if you want to see more of these, long talks about my fucking high school fails for getting pussy. That was a stupid decision. I still talk to the chick to this day, but not like that. Maybe I'll give her a Facebook. We haven't chatted. Actually, we haven't chatted in quite some time. Maybe on Face. Let me write that down. Okay. Nemo fuck. I don't know what that means. Nemo fuck. That's wait, let me rewrite that down. Nemo fuck. Then I'm gonna circle it. That's a fucking weird. That's a weird fucking word. I'm gonna call people that when I do the high roller live commentaries. So so thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. Wish me luck, and do some meditating. Maybe it's not for everybody, but you can take 30 minutes out your day, because once you're in it, you will lose track of time. It would just go so fast, and you won't realize it, and it's so refreshing. And get some books in you. Use your imagination. Don't get me wrong, there's a good time just to be entertained and sit back and enjoy other people's work, but then again, you gotta think for yourself. Maybe books aren't your thing. Maybe write a book. Maybe write a short story. Maybe make YouTube videos. I don't know, but you gotta use your creativeness, and you gotta create something. You gotta make something of your own, and that's what I do with these videos. And now it's starting to go to my imagination. So maybe this whole little commentary session or this one big long podcast that's been going on for 50 minutes, maybe it came out because my brain is starting to work, and I'm being creative in imagining series and settings that's going on in books, and then it just jump started my brain to talk at a rapid pace, because I haven't lost a touch during this commentary. A few times I was like, but for the most part, I just talked it through, and I thought that this was actually a really good for me as a person, and hopefully it can relate to you guys, and you guys can learn some life lessons and whatnot. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye.